And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Athletics taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, Hunter Brown. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Tyler Soderstrom, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball two.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Oh, look at the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Nick Kurtz now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball. Ball two.
This one in the air, center field. Myers on the move. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. That misses, and that's ball one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down, nobody on. Right down to shoot. 3 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fastball for a strike. And now 3-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Now here come the Astros. No score. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. We go to the bottom of the first. And pitching in this one for the A's, Jacob Lopez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look off, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Yordan Alvarez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Off the plate. Hee-haw!
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Not close with that one. Ball 3. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. On the ground. McNeil throws to first in time. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Yordan Alvarez.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Pena in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And now the 0-1. In the air, center field. Butler under it. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Ball outside.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him swinging. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. That one the other way.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 0-2.
Ball, no.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the
Ball.
dirt, 2-2. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
is downstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Now fly ball to right center. Myers takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball inside.
Two and one the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Off
Ball.
the mark there. Ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take
And
your
that's
base.
their first base
Batting
runner of the
fifth,
game.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. Enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. That
Ball
one
1.
misses. That's 5 straight. No score here in the second. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Next up for the A's, Carlos Cortez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Yep. No, inside.
McNeil leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a
Foul
ground
ball.
ball, and that's just foul. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Never had a chance. They surrendering quick, waving the white flag, a sham, a hoax, a fake, a bluff, a con, a delusion.
Back here in Houston, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2-2 now. Almost
That's the
got
ball.
him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Ball inside.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
Now Correa up to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
That's to third, and that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score.
Worked all day, now it's time for play. Hey, feels like a holiday. Just put on your best and relieve your stress. Hey.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Lawrence Butler.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises, you're my number one, my sunshine.
Check
That's a
swing
strike.
called strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And K is his third of the game.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now the A's designated hitter, Darryl Hernandez. First pitch way inside a fastball. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1.
No.
Late swing fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Here we go, Hunter.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Pena on the run, throw to first,
You're out.
and it beats him. What a play.
Up next for the A's, Left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Grounded out his first time up.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball. Ball, no.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Missed
Ball.
with a changeup, and the count's full. Nick Kurtz in the on-deck circle for the A's. And a payoff pitch. On a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So runner at second, 2 down. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Brown, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Back up the, oh, that got him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey!
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time.
Batting eighth, first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
No, outside. Ball 2.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jake
Myers up next for the Astros. Fought off foul. He's one of those Dave McCarty Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
0-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Oh, and 2 now. He goes down looking. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. On to extra innings. Brent Rooker, one of the league leaders in double singy. He's basically turned the gap into his personal express lane.
Yeah, Boog, and the outfielders keep paying the toll. Hit it where they ain't. Seems simple enough.
Pitchers are starting to shift the outfield into the parking lot. It's all about angles against this guy.
And it doesn't seem to matter. He'll still find grass and end up standing on second, smiling.
He rides.
This to third. Fires to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers on the move to the gap. He's got it. That's out number 2. Chris, he had a long way to go for that catch, and it looked like he got a great jump on it as well.
He did, Boog, and StatCast tells us this guy had to run nearly 120 feet on his way to making that catch, and just really showed off his closing speed on that play.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He reached out a walk his first time.
Ball off the plate.
Two down, nobody on.
No.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Who am I? You know the name. You know the name. Who am I? You know the name.
Bottom 4, here's the Astros leadoff man, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball. He high.
That one missed. That's in there, and a full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. His 11th of the year. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena flied to center his first time. Swing and a foul out of play.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Sliced hard but foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The 0-1.
No.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
Chopper right side. McNeil slings to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter,
2 down, bases empty. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Ball. No.
Close,
No,
but
that's
called
a
the
ball.
ball. Yeah, that's ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
On the ground.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. This one in the air. Wilson drifts towards it. That is the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. this guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground
foul
ball. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the A's.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Carlos Cortez up next for the A's.
Hike.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Laser, base hit. Runner around third. He scores, and the A's tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
First and second, no outs. Darrell Hernandez up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1.
Hike.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sousa also getting ready. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Pena over to Altuve to Walker, and that's 2.
That's a much-needed double play right there. Gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom, 1 for 2.
No.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. There's a swing and a miss.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
That
That's
misses
the
the
ball.
zone. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Check swing, and he went. And it's a full count.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Popped in the air, left field, and that's the third out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, these Astros, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one almost hit him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
Here's Carlos Correa. First time up, he grounded to third. Right through there for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Hit on the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder,
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. 0 for 1 so far.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in Houston. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. They turn things over to the southpaw, Brian King.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's a big power threat, Nick Kurtz. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Ball one low.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ball 2.
Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Okert warming up as well. Swings through that one for strike 2. And it remains 2-2. Got him. One gone here. Digging in, Brent Rooker. And that's way high. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one popped up. Walker under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next, the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Yeah.
That one drilled left field. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score remains tied 1-1.
Big rocks what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. All fighters, popping from all nighters. Kicking nothing but fire, but I don't mean palm lighters. Fresh to death.
Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Barlow.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Stepping in, Christian Walker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. And he swings through that one. The A's bullpen has some movement. Justin Sterner getting ready to go. Harris getting cranked up as well. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jake Myers digs in now.
D-Ride. Ball, that's too low.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ball, no.
The 1-0. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. That
Ball 3.
one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Jeremy Pena waiting for a turn at the plate. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Holy Toledo. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Jordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. We're through 6 full. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Top of inning number 7. Leading off, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Hey.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the air, right field. 1 away.
Up next, the A's, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson now at the plate.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
In the air, right field. Smith under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the A's. Third
Manager
baseman,
out of the
Carlos
dugout now,
Cortez.
and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian King won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
The
for
Astros turn to a new arm on the mound,
Number
Brian
52,
Abreu.
He's having a
Brian
ton of
Abreu.
success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Next up for the A's, Carlos Cortez.
Ball.
The Astros trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
Hit hard on the
Foul.
ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Smith under this one. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 2 and the A's 1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
We're
A's.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hogan Harris. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great
Leading off for the
curveball.
Astros,
Jose Altuve getting ready to hit.
Altuve.
Altuve, a
Hardball.
guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Rooker going back, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next for the Astros.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Adios, pelota. His 13th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now at the plate, Yainer Diaz. And that's
No,
off
that's the ball.
the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here, and that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. Out towards right center field. Rooker moving under it. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Ground ball right side and foul ball. That's in there. That's strike 2. Out to short. Wilson. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Astros. Right
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith. Foul ball. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The kick, the 3-2. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Astros.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fouled off left side. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Ball, that hit him.
Up next for the Astros.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Hogan Harris is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on here, Justin Sterner.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Called out on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader, the Major League saves leader, getting it fired up. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Darryl Hernandez up next for the A's.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Abreu in his 6th season, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. 1 for 3. Line to left. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's out to center field. Myers settles under it. And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Astros 4 and the A's 1. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Tap foul at the plate.
Ball,
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mark Leiter Jr., the closer of the staff, is throwing. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That one misses.
That's the ball. Take
so
your bait.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jeremy Pena will hit next.
It's getting late, Boog. He's not really going to go over, is he? Every time we talk someone up, it's like the baseball gods tune in and laugh.
That's to third, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Adios, pelota. A 3-run shot, his second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 down. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, right field. Rooker on the run towards the line. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Sterner gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
So they
A's.
turn to their closer, Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. McNeil gets it to first, and Correa retired. And that will end the inning. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. Last chance coming up for the A's. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Spencer Arrighetti.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Digging in, Brent Rooker.
Right fielder, Brent Rooker.
I can't play around
down.
with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Just misses the mark outside the zone. This one's smoked on its way out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Late on that fastball. Movement in the bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. And that skips into dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
No.
Stays alive. And that one hammered. Smith going back on this one. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they close the gap. It's 7-3.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil.
Hurt. Ball.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Right side. Altuve handles it. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the A's, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went 0-1. This one smacked out to left center. Base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for the A's,
Carlos Cortez up next for the A's. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Spencer Arrighetti out of the game. And he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Josh Hader on to try and close it out.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
At the plate, Lawrence Butler. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a one-run ball game.
2 on, 1 out.
No, that's down.
In the air, right field. Smith should have this one and makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He scores on the sac fly. It's 7-4.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So they're down to their final out. Next up for the A's, Darrell Hernandez.
This crowd doesn't sound as confident as they were a few minutes ago, Boog. Went from feeling pretty good to hoping they can just escape with a win. Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Close one doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Runner at third, 2 away.
Ball.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball. One strike away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. Ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
See let the market decide.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code, young son of the. We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young and the ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got